Hello everyone, Malphite here, and today we have huge news from the CBLO, or the new LTA, the Southern Americas League, and that is that CEOS reached verbal agreement with Shopify Rebellion, and he negotiates a contract with them of buyout that is close to 1 million R dollars, which is, I assume, the Brazilian currency. I'm not completely sure, but we have Salos. So Salos, or CEOS, is a 26-year-old Brazilian support player. He was playing for Kaboom Esports, then Loud, and Kaboom Esports again. And, he's pretty good. When I was thinking who might join this team, I was thinking it's going to be Loopy, it's going to be Ackerman, but I completely forgot about CEOS, or Salos. And it actually makes a lot of sense, right? Now, they were also considering Trimi. Trimi ended up going to the Vivo Kids Stars to Brazil, and they were also considering Pro Delta, who is the current support for the Vivo Kids Stars team. We can see it right here. So two other supports considered, but finally Shopify Rebellion is going to have Salos or CEOS in their roster. And from the original news by sheepesports.com, we know that the 1 million R is approximately 174,000 USD, and that's a huge buyout, especially for a Brazilian player, for a player from CBLOL, especially when the budgets are getting lower. So that's pretty interesting. But one more thing that I wanted to show you is the roster of the Shopify Rebellion. And so now we know it's Fudge in the top lane, Contracts in the jungle, B-Boy in AD carry position, and Salos in the support, replacing Zazal. And if you are watching my other videos, then you might have known that I said that Niski is going to play for this roster, and that was the rumor. But apparently he decided against it, and is going to take what he called a mental health break for at least a split. And you know how it goes in the LEC, then you are not playing for a split, and then suddenly one team is losing and they realize they need to change a player, and maybe that's something he's aiming for. However, it is not going to be Niski in this position, and so it makes me wonder, are they going to keep Insanity? And I think Insanity and B-Boy were the two best players. Also Zazal was pretty solid, but he's not going to continue playing. I think their top jungle was pretty awful. But Insanity, B-Boy, very, very good players and good synergy. It's not an import, right? So you could just keep Insanity. Other than him, you could probably get Palafox, but I don't really see that as an upgrade. You could get Jensen, yeah, but again, probably too expensive and not really an upgrade with his current playstyle. And you cannot even get an import anymore. So I think they are most likely going to keep Insanity, unless they decide to promote a rookie from the NACL or something. But, I don't really see that happening. But anyways, is there a player you would like to see in the mid lane position, or would you like to see Insanity? And what do you think about the Salos move? I'll say one more thing. I'm already rambling for quite some time, but I'll say one more thing, and that is that the support situation in the NA, or in the Northern Americas, in the former LCS, and so on, is not very great. And that's why we might also see some other teams importing, let's say, from the Brazilian region, because, well, we have Vulcan, we have Bucio, who's gotten pretty good, and we have Core JJ, and I think also Zazal was pretty strong, but he's leaving, right? And so there's not many good supports, and even in the NACL, the Academy Leagues and so on, there's not that many good supports, which you would be like, wow, this guy can completely change the roster, or can completely change the game. And so, yeah, support position not very strong, and so I think it makes sense that we are going to see some imports in the support position in the LCS or the LTA next year. So again, make sure you subscribe. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible, so please help me out if you haven't done so yet, and also hit the like. It would mean a lot to me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.